From the PEP Radio Newsroom, we have this news from Geneva, Switzerland about the Trump administration. The United States on Monday announced a $2 billion pledge for UN humanitarian aid as President Donald Trump slashes U.S. foreign assistance and warns United Nations agencies to adapt, shrink, or die, his words, in a time of new financial realities. The money is a small fraction of what the U.S. has contributed in the past, but reflects what the administration believes is still a generous amount that will maintain America's status as the world's largest humanitarian donor. This new model will better share the burden of UN humanitarian work with other developed countries and will require the UN to cut bloat, remove duplication, and commit to powerful new impact, accountability, and oversight mechanisms, Secretary of State Marco Rubio said on social media. The pledge creates an umbrella fund from which money will be doled out to agencies and priorities, a key part of U.S. demands for drastic changes across the UN that have alarmed many humanitarian workers and led to severe reductions in programs and services. The $2 billion is only a sliver of traditional U.S. humanitarian funding for UN-coordinated programs, which has run as high as $17 billion annually in recent years, according to UN data. U.S. officials say only $8 billion to $10 billion of that has been in voluntary contributions. The United States also pays billions in annual dues related to its UN membership. The piggy bank is not open to organizations that just want to return to the old system. Jeremy Levin of the State Department in charge of foreign assistance said at a press conference Monday in Geneva. President Trump has made clear that the system is dead. The State Department said individual UN agencies will need to adapt, shrink, or die. Critics say the Western aid cutbacks have been short-sighted, driven millions toward hunger, displacement, or disease, and harmed U.S. soft power around the world. The move caps a year of crisis for many UN organizations, including its refugee, migration, and food aid agencies. The Trump administration has already cut billions in U.S. foreign aid, prompting the agencies to slash spending, aid projects, and thousands of jobs. Other traditional Western donors have reduced outlays too. The U.S. pledge for aid programs of the United Nations, the world's top provider of humanitarian assistance and biggest recipient of U.S. humanitarian aid money, takes shape in a preliminary deal with the UN Office for the Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs, run by Tom Fletcher, a former British diplomat and government official. That's what we know for now. From the PEP Radio Newsroom, I'm David Moore.